This video will introduce the necessary steps to create an application that utilizes capacitive touch sensing using IAR Embedded Workbench. This video consists of 3 parts. Following Part 1. Part 2 describes procedure for creating and tuning the touch interface. We will use QE for capacitive touch to configure the capacitive touch interface. First, launch the standalone version of QE for capacitive touch from the installation folder. After launching QE, to select a project folder, please select the folder of the IAR project created with the Smart Configurator. To select a MCU name, select the microcontroller you are using. If the internal error dialog is displayed, there may be a problem with the storage location of the QE installation folder. Exit QE once. Move the folder to a location closer to the root of the drive, and then restart QE. Under the configuration step in the workflow diagram, proceed with the setup. To prepare a configuration, choose Create a new configuration. In the Create Configuration of Touch Interfaces window that appears, add buttons and sliders. Once you've finished arranging them, press the ESC key. Double-click on each touch interface element to assign a name and a corresponding touch sensor. In this application example, we will use these settings. Confirm that no errors are displayed, then click Create to complete the touch interface creation process. The configuration of the touch interface you set up will be displayed in the tuning panel. Create a folder to output the files needed for the tuning process. Click Output Files. Then create a new folder for the output destination and select the newly created folder. After selecting the output folder, the peripheral module clock frequency setting dialog will appear. Set the clock frequency and click OK. In the microcontroller supply voltage dialog, set the voltage value and click OK. The QE for capacitive touch dialog will appear. Click OK. Double-click the project file to launch IAR Embedded Workbench. If a message prompting you to convert the project appears, click Yes. Add the compilation options. Right-click on the project name and select Options. From the categories, select C++ Compiler, and then select the Preprocessor tab. Add QE Touch Configuration to defined symbols. Add the QE tuning files to the project. Right-click on the project name and select Add Group, then enter a group name. Right-click the created folder, select Add Files, and select the files you want to add. Add the include path for the QE tuning folder, following the same steps as setting the defined symbols. Select the Preprocessor tab and add the include path to additional include directories. Confirm the device settings for the project. In the Option Settings screen, select General Options from the categories and then select the Target tab. Select the device you are using from Device. Confirm the stack heap settings for the project. In the Option Settings screen, select General Options from the categories and then select the Stack Heap tab. If the stack heap size required for the project is not set, check Override Default and change the settings. Open main.c and implement the process to call the touch main function within the main function. Add the serial communication functions to config uart0 user.c. Click the Make icon to build the project. This completes the capacitive touch interface creation. Next, configure the settings for tuning the capacitive touch sensor. Select the debugging tool you will be using. In the Options settings screen, select Debugger from the categories, and then select the Setup tab, select COM port for driver. Select COM port from the categories in the Options settings screen. Under Communication, COM port, select the COM port to which the fast prototyping board is connected. You can check the COM port number in the Device Manager. Enable the COM port debug circuit. Make sure the QE serial connection selection jumper on the target board is shorted. Write the program. Make sure the PC and the target board are connected with a USB cable, and click the Download and Debug icon in the IAR project. Once the program download is complete, click the Stop Debugging icon to disconnect. Next, tune the capacitive touch sensor using QE for capacitive touch. After disconnecting from the debugging tool, disconnect the USB cable connecting the PC and the target board, and open the QE serial connection selection jumper. Then, reconnect the PC and the target board with a USB cable. In QE, set the baud rate for to connect UART. Set the value configured in the UART communication component of Smart Configurator. In the Cap Touch Workflow QE view, click Start Tuning to begin auto-tuning. The peripheral module clock frequency dialog will appear, so set the clock frequency of the peripheral modules and click OK. When the touch sensitivity measurement dialog appears, follow the on-screen instructions and touch the target sensor. While touching the sensor, press any key on the keyboard to confirm the measurement. Next, trace the slider left and right 3 to 4 times. Then press any key on the PC keyboard to confirm the measurement, just as you did for the button. Once tuning is complete, a dialog will appear displaying the threshold values. Click Continue the tuning process to exit tuning. Click Output Parameter Files to output the parameter file with the tuning results reflected. Select the folder created when you clicked Output Files as the file output destination folder and overwrite the files. Enable the COM port debug circuit and build and write the program. Make sure the QE serial connection selection jumper on the target board is shorted. Click the Make icon to build the project. After that, make sure the PC and the target board are connected with a USB cable, and click the Download and Debug icon. Once the program download is complete, click the Stop Debugging icon to disconnect. Please continue to refer to Part 3 of the video, which introduces the procedure for monitoring the touch interface using QE for capacitive touch.